Hey guys, today we're going to do an absolute rock bottom low cost EDC. What you see here on the table, you're talking like 15 bucks. And I'm going to show you how you can put this together really quick, really easy, and have a great EDC and just a couple expansions if you want to take it above that $15 level. So primarily what your EDC is going to be is, of course, everyday carry. Things that you're going to use on a regular and everyday basis. Now for me, those things typically are a light source, a knife, some kind of writing implement and notepad, and maybe a couple of other small little doohickeys that are pretty necessary. So what I did was try and find the best super cheap things you could put into your kit that would make it not only versatile but also would last a while. I hate seeing videos where people do really low cost EDC and they buy junk, like they buy the Walmart knife, that like $2 Walmart folding knife. You know, we're not going to do that, guys. We're not going down that route, because in the end, if you have to count on this stuff every day, it needs to be at that quality level. So we'll start with the light at first. I have a Coast Home Depot flashlight. It's like 200 lumens. I got this for $7, guys. You can get a lot of great flashlights from Home Depot in the clearance aisle. I raid the clearance aisle probably about once a week, and it's probably about once a month they have a good either Defiant or Husky or some other brand flashlight in the clearance. And most of the time you can get these things under 10. Good times to look are after Christmas, when they're clearing out all the Christmas specials, and of course anytime they have just times when they're moving a lot of products around. Never a bad idea to stop into Home Depot like once a week or so and just check that clearance. Like I said, this is $7. Tough. Use the AAA's. You know, 200 lumens, not a bad little light for the money. And of course, guys, if you don't want this, if you want something a little more sophisticated and you don't want to rely on Home Depot, you can of course replace that with several lights that you can get for about $7. I'll put links. If you go to Gearbest.com, they often will have AAA lights on sale. The BLF 348, the Lumintop Tool, and a couple other lights are often under $10, and you can get in that $6-7 range if you keep an eye on the prices and keep an eye on the coupons. Coupons for them are big, guys. There's a lot of coupons that are very hidden but very easy to find and can get you quite a bit off. So it is something to pay attention for and look for. Next, a blade. You're talking $2 here, but probably the best $2 you'll spend on a blade. This is one of those Sanrenmu slip joints, 8CR13 MOV steel, which is a good steel, not like the garbage you're going to get if you buy the cheap $2 Walmart knife. So this thing is going to have good edge retention. It's a good safe knife. It's a good strong slip joint. It's office friendly, so if that's an issue as well. And you can throw it on your keychain, your zipper pull, you know, lots of cool things. It's plenty enough knife for EDC, which may be just opening packages at the office, you know, opening mail, cutting strings, rope, you know, that kind of stuff. Granted, you can go up in price. This is only a $3 knife. If I were going to go up from there, I would look at some of the $7 and $8 Ganzos in 450 steel. Some of the Sanrenmus, like the 7010 and all that, can be found under $10, $7, and also very good quality for the money. But I'd recommend getting that. If you really want to keep it cheap, go with one of these Sanrenmu slip joints. If not that, I would go with the Ganzo version of the Spyderco Delica. I think it's the F759. It's like $8, and it is a heck of a knife, guys. So once again, it can be done very cheaply and with quality for $2, as opposed to going to that Walmart $2 isn't even hardened steel, you know. All right, so we'll get that out of the way. Next, we have our writing implement and notepad. Notice this, guys. This is probably the most ingenious way, and I actually saw this on a forum, to keep your notepad and your pen together in your pocket. Just a simple little binder clip, and it will keep everything from falling apart. You can pull it all out as one, and you don't have to worry about things slopping around in your pocket. A great EDC pen that is also inexpensive are these G301 Zebras. They do have that stainless steel body, so they're tough and they're rugged, and it also uses a gel pen insert. So it will work in cold temperatures, freezing temperatures, all that. The gel pens are a step above your average ballpoint, so I do recommend them if you do need to save money. You know, if you're going to go up from there, of course you can get yourself a Fisher Space Pen, the bullet pen for like $8 with no pocket clip. That's an option as well. But once again, these things are like $1 or less depending on where you get them. And you can get them at Walmart, Staples, places like that. This is a very common pen. You don't have to go out of your way to find it. In fact, I think I actually found these at a grocery store. So they're not tough to find. And once again, I'm trying to make this very easy to find stuff, not stuff you're going to have to hunt all over or order, you know, all over for. Alright, your field notes. I really like these flat cherry ones. You know, the Right in the Rain are also just as good. I just like these cherry field notes. I like that cover. It's very nice. You can see this one's been in my pocket a while. It's a little beat up, but you know, they do hold very well because they are waterproof. They don't get soggy like a lot of regular notepads do. So I do like these thin style ones. They work very well for me, and I put them in my right pocket along with pen, that, and a bandana in my right pocket, and usually sometimes my wallet as well. So that is a very helpful thing, and I do use that a lot for work. You know, I'm on the road a lot. I need to write things down, phone numbers, appointments, things like that. It's a great way for me to organize in the road. I can get back to the office and kind of, you know, take down all my notes, put them on my calendar, things like that, and do it in a day-by-day basis. Then when I hit the end, you know, I can keep these for note sake or just chuck them. But in the end, they do, you know, make a great kind of daily ledger for appointments and things like that. Once again, if you're going cheap, instead of a multi-tool, you can get yourself one of these 4-way screwdrivers. Very handy little tool. These are like $1.50 at Home Depot. There's a couple different brands. You can get like the Harbor Freight brand, the Home Depot brand. They make these. Walmart has a brand. There's like, everybody makes these. They have 4-way, so it's got all 4 screwdrivers you need. These can go into a pocket because they are pen sized. You can put them on your field notes with a clip, put them in your pocket, shirt pocket, whatever. Very cool thing to have, and especially if you do a lot of screwing. Oh yeah, I set that one up, guys. No, but really, lots of times the main thing I use a multi-tool for is the screwdrivers, you know, because I tend not to need the pliers so much, but it is the screwdrivers. This is an inexpensive way to deal with that and to do that. Of course, your next upgrade would be a Ganzo multi-tool. You can get a lot of these for 12, 13, 14 bucks. Really good quality for the money. But once again, you're going up in price from there. Last thing is a bandana. You can get these for 99 cents at most stores. That one's a fancy camo pattern, so it might have been a whole $1.50. This is an absolute must-have for me. Having a baby and a toddler, I am constantly wiping runny noses and food off of faces, so this is a very good thing to have. Otherwise, I will pretty much spend the entirety of my day with boogers all over my shirt. So I do carry one of these every single day. They make a good impromptu birth cloth. They are great for when kids spit up, throw up, you know, or maybe even just have that little accident that you may have to clean up. I guess it's better to throw away a bandana than it is to throw away your shirt. So there it is, guys. Simple, easy, inexpensive. You're talking 15 bucks worth of stuff. Even with an upgraded knife, upgraded multi-tool, you can still get this at around that like $30, $35 price range for a simple, versatile EDC, guys. It doesn't always have to be about the latest and the greatest. It doesn't always have to be about the best. It has to be about what gets you through that day. And if this little screwdriver gets you through the day, and it's a lot lighter and cheaper than carrying a full-size multi-tool, guys, and so be it. You know, the Leatherman snobs will survive. The knife snobs will survive. In the end, it's about getting through your daily chores with what you need. And for me, this would fit all of my needs. I'm not going to get into a knife fight during my day. I'm not going to have, you know, to put together IKEA furniture. You know, there's a lot of things I'm not going to have to do, and this is very well meets my needs. I do think, though, you know, light is a very important tool. Your blade is a very important tool. If you have to upgrade, you know, those are two things to look at. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is the ultra low cost EDC.